What's going on, everyone? It's been a while. I'm Matt, and this is This Week with BigCTV, reporting live from Halloween Horror Nights 2021. Alright, so far for the night, me and Chris has done 3 or 4 scare zones, a few haunted houses, did a show, and even rode a ride. I even got to try some butterbeer, which we'll see later on. So here's this week's recap with Chris.
Hey everybody, it is Tuesday, and once again, this week has not exactly been the most exciting. Sorry, but that's just how it is. The last few days, I've been battling a foot injury. My left foot, for some reason, my right foot, has made me a lot of trouble. So that's been fun to deal with, but I'm dealing with it, so it is what it is. I should have something fun actually happening this weekend. Got to get there first, but that's basically the only thing I've got going on this week, unfortunately. But hey, at least I got something, so that's positive. Pretty much spent a lot of time the last few days uploading a whole bunch of videos. So both the BigCTV channel and the BigCTV Plays channel have a ton of content currently set up for the next couple weeks. So you will have plenty to watch, and yes, you will expect some bonus videos because normally I like to kind of spread my videos out, but I actually have so much content at this point that that is timely, so I don't want to spread it out too far. So the new video should be coming out. Expect some Saturday videos. In fact, there could be some days where you get more than one video, especially for the Plays videos, because I have a whole bunch of gaming stuff I want to release over the next month, and I want to make sure I get it all out in time. So yeah, it's really all I got. Not much to report, unfortunately, but you know, it is what it is. Hey everybody, it is Wednesday. I'm actually about to go to bed, but I wanted to share a weird story that happened earlier today. So I was at work, and when I went on my first break, I saw that I had a whole bunch of missed calls, including one from Domino's. So I checked my voicemail and discovered that they were trying to call me and kept asking for an address. I was very confused because obviously I was at work and did not order any pizza. So I called them on my break, and they told me that apparently an order was placed on my online account that was supposed to be delivered to my address, but they didn't have the apartment number for some reason, and it was a cash charge. So essentially, when I didn't answer, they just canceled the order. So I checked my account, and sure enough, yeah, it was apparently hacked. Someone tried to order a bunch of food on my Domino's account, but they were stupid and tried to deliver it to my apartment and didn't use my debit card, which was on file, thankfully, but I'm glad they didn't realize that or use it. So there was really no point to any of that besides inconveniencing poor Domino's, having them send a delivery driver and making a bunch of food that nobody ate. But thankfully nothing happened. I just changed my password on Domino's and everything is hunky-dory. So it's kind of a weird situation, but yeah, somebody tried to scam me out of a bunch of money by charging food to my Domino's account, which is a weird thing to hack, but I mean, they tried, they failed though, so suck it if you're watching this for some reason. But yeah, someone tried to hack me. Weird thing. But yeah, tomorrow it's gonna be fun. You'll see why when we get there. Hey everybody, it is Friday, and I have some interesting things to report that happened yesterday. I was at Halloween Horror Nights last night, as you saw from the bumper videos. So I didn't have a lot of time or energy to film what happened yesterday, but some interesting things. Of course, I did go to Halloween Horror Nights with Matt. It was a good time. We did 4 houses, 1 show, and 3 scare zones. So I still have 6 houses, 1 show, and 2 scare zones left to see. So hopefully within the next few weeks, I'll be able to go back at least 2 times so I can catch all of those. Maybe more, we'll see. But it was a really good time. Met up with some fun people. In addition to hanging out with Matt all night, we stayed till about 1:30 in the morning. I didn't get home till about 2:30. So yeah, it was a good time. But a couple weird things that happened earlier in the day. First of all, if you remember, on Wednesday, I reported that I had my Domino's account hacked and someone attempted to send pizza to my apartment for some reason, but it was a cash order, so they didn't charge me for anything. Well, it happened again yesterday. So I once again got several calls, this time from Pizza Hut, and they told me that, again, someone placed an order on my account as a cash order. But it wasn't delivered because they didn't have the apartment number. And I asked them what the address was that they were trying to deliver to, and it was on my street. So whoever it is, it's someone in this complex who did it, which, if for some reason you're watching this, I'm not going to say it, but you are a terrible person and you should stop, because this is not funny. It's wasting various fast food employees' time and effort to make these meals that are not getting eaten because you're wasting their time ordering them and not having anybody to pay. The weirdest part was my dad commented on my Facebook post where I mentioned this happened again and said that it happened to him, where he had a $42 Domino's order arrive at his office, and I double checked to see if it was my account, and it actually was, even though I changed my password, so I don't know how they got access to it again. But the more concerning part was the fact that they somehow got my dad's address, which I don't have my dad's address saved anywhere. So the only way that could have happened is if they hacked into my contacts. I have no idea what's happening or why it's happening. It's kind of scary. Thankfully, nothing major has happened. It's been mostly stupid pranks that didn't do anything, but it's kind of concerning that they were able to get all this information to waste my time and effort. So one suggestion was that it might be a wireless router that was causing it, because ever since we got the internet turned back on from about a month ago, we had some issues where for some reason the router was saying it wasn't working, but it was. I just let it be because I didn't want to mess with anything. So I'm wondering if maybe that is what, it was connected, but it wasn't working properly. So maybe it was prone to be accessed by outside sources. But we reset the wireless router. That's taken care of. I haven't had any issues today. Nobody's tried to order pizza on my accounts as far as I know. So that's good. But it's just kind of a weird situation where someone keeps trying to order food on my accounts and waste people's time and money. I don't know. It's stupid, but hopefully it won't happen again. But it did happen again, so that's interesting. Anyway, today has been kind of rough. My feet are on fire because I was up for about 21 hours or so, because I went to work yesterday and then immediately went from work to Halloween Horror Nights. So my feet, my knees were not happy with me this morning. So I've pretty much been resting them all day, which is good. So hopefully by tomorrow morning, because I picked up a shift tomorrow, everything will be back to normal, or at least to the point where it's a lot more manageable, but we'll see. Also, one last thing I wanted to mention is congratulations to Corey. He got a new job. He actually was hired by Starbucks. And I know he kind of already worked with Starbucks, but that was a Disney Starbucks. This is just Starbucks proper. So he's going to be making $15 an hour, and they promised him at least 20 hours a week. So that's going to help significantly, because now he's going to be in a much better financial position, and he might enjoy it more because it's not Disney. So it probably won't be nearly as demanding. So it should be interesting to see how it goes. He literally had his interview today and got a call an hour later offering him the job. So congrats to Corey. He's also going to keep his Ross job, at least for now, because the Starbucks job is part-time, so he could work the 2 part-time jobs and still have a decent amount of time left over. So yay for him, congrats. I'm very, very happy that this worked out for him. So pretty decent day overall. Hey everybody, it is Saturday. I went to work this morning, normal day at work. I was concerned because my feet were doing very, very badly yesterday. They did recover for the most part today. I had a few instances where it was kind of rough, but for the most part, my feet were okay, so that's good. But I'm home now and I've had time to kind of rest and relax, and rest my feet mostly. So the next couple days shouldn't be too bad. Other than that, not really much to report, just kind of the same old, same old. So I'm actually about to edit this episode of this week that you're currently watching. So I'm gonna get that done. But anyway, yep, that's what I got for this week. Now back to Matt at Halloween Horror Night.
All right, so here's a preview of this week's videos featuring Chris and an assortment of other crazy stuff happening in his life. Check it out.
Spirit Halloween. It's so much fun. It's scary. I'll be the judge of that. Let's go inside. So for some reason you don't know, Spirit Halloween is a pop-up store that sells all kinds of Halloween costumes and stuff. They usually pop into, old stores that have closed for a while. Lately they've been going into malls because there's not a whole lot in terms of malls left. So this was an old store at the mall that has been converted into Spirit Halloween. It looks pretty good.
All right, well that does it for the previews. Anyway, BigCTV airs video 3 days a week, so hit that subscribe button, check it out, and I'll catch you whenever I can find time to hang out. So, see ya.